Hey guys, we're back in our video. Today we're going to be doing a story time, and basically the story is about how me and my friends at school found a big tub of ice cream, and I'm gonna tell you what we did to it. So basically, I was in fourth grade, very immature, dirty-minded, at a very young age. Like I knew a lot of stuff I should not have known about, and this took place on Valentine's Day, and me and my friends, let's call one of my friends Nicole, because that's what everyone uses for story times. So basically, me, Nicole, and some of my other friends were playing out in the snow because in Michigan we have really, really weird weather, and basically right now it's like it can be like 90 degrees today, then like 40 degrees the next day. Like it can be really weird. But anyway, we were just playing outside in the snow, throwing snowballs at each other. And pretty much that's against the rules. So one of my friends had to sit against a wall because we were not abiding by the rules, and he took the blame for us. So we decided to go to one of the windows, and coincidentally, one of the windows was a right next to a teacher's window. And basically, we kept just playing, and then one of my friends, Nicole, just screamed all of our names out, and we just ran all the way to there. And it was so weird because out of nowhere we just looked and it was a big tub of vanilla ice cream, and it was it was just so weird. And what we did was so immature. All right, so basically Nicole opened the ice cream, right, and just felt her hand up against it, and I was like, she was barehanded, like she didn't wear anything. It was freezing, like at least 20 degrees or maybe a little bit less, which should not be the good temperature to stay outside for kids in fourth grade. But anyway, so she just rubbed her hand against the freaking ice cream, and I was just wondering in my head, like, okay, it's probably really cold for her, but like she just didn't care. And out of nowhere she had the audacity and the courage just to grab a clump of ice cream, right, and throw it at my face. And when she threw it at my face, it was just so, I was so angry, right? So she threw it at my face. Everybody was laughing, like everybody. My face was completely cold, like I could not feel my face, and I just started crying. I started crying, but then I was like, you know what? I'm not about to embarrass myself in front of all my friends. So I had to take payback from Nicole. So I grabbed a big clump of ice cream and I threw it at her face. And that just ended out in a big ice cream throwing war. And kid you not, like most of us didn't even have winter gloves, so it was probably freezing. But we just started throwing ice at each other, ice cream. And there's another girl. Let's call her um Gloria, sure, Gloria. So Gloria was like the nerd type. She wasn't really associated. She wasn't really our friend, but we were cool with her. But she just decided not to even join our fun, and she just completely ratted us out. She told the teacher what we did. She came over, right? And it was just us. It was me, okay. Okay, and there's another kid. Let's call him uh Jack. All right, so me and Jack were like really close. So we saw the teacher walking over, right? So me and him decided to ditch the whole group and hide from the teacher. And it worked for a little bit, but yeah, okay. So they're talking to all the other kids, and the other kids that were our friends ratted us out. But when the teacher looked over, we went back to the ice cream and started just teabagging it and stomping on it. So the bucket itself was just broken. Like everything was broken, right? And then we got in trouble. We got on the wall, and I have really bad anger issues, even especially as a younger kid. I just started punching the brick wall, and my hands got so bruised it looked so bruised the next day, I swear. And we got sent down to the office. Our principal was just giving us a good talk, just telling us what we should do. And as we were doing, Nicole was crying, even though she was the one that started it, right? Sorry. She was the one that started it, and she was just crying for no reason. It was so weird, dude. And she was just crying, and then the principal was so chill with me because, like, I knew him since preschool. Like, I was in the same school since preschool, and the principal really liked me because I was just so respectful. And basically, I didn't really care. And he just looked at me, and then I looked at him, and then he was like, "All right, I won't tell your parents, but you have to tell your parents." Everyone was like, "I won't tell my parents. I will tell my parents." They're like, "Oh, I'm gonna tell my parents what I did." Because obviously, if the school called, our parents will be way more mad. But like, if the kid just admitted to it, most of the time the parents would not be as mad. But oh my god, so it just okay. So basically, so basically, we got sent down to this kindergarten teacher's room, and remember when I told you that the ice cream was right outside the teacher's window? Basically, on kindergarten on Valentine's Day, the kindergartners were just basically crying because we smashed their ice cream. Even though the teacher, right? I don't know what gave the teacher the idea to just put a bucket of ice cream out in the middle of the snow in fourth graders recess, acting like nothing's gonna happen. But she did, and we destroyed the ice cream. And basically, we were just in there, and we had to serve our time for Valentine's Day. Like, it was Valentine's Day, so we could have just had a special time with our so-called crushes, even though it was fourth grade. And Nicole was just in there because the teacher, I'm not going to say her name, but the teacher basically told us that we ruined their whole entire Valentine's Day because we destroyed a bucket of ice cream. Mind you, I didn't see any toppings, like, I didn't see anything that would make the ice cream better. It was just vanilla. It wasn't anything else. I didn't see on the teacher's table anything that had to do with ice cream. So basically, we passed out Capri Suns and stuff to the little kids so they'll shut up and stop crying. But Nicole was just bawling she was just crying for some reason. I don't know why, but she was just crying, and then one of the friends that liked her was just holding her hand or whatever, just like hugging her and giving her comfort while she was crying for pretty much no reason. Like, none of anyone else was crying. And yeah, and we just had to pass him out. And then my teacher, for some reason, spoke to me out of all the people. And when I was in fourth grade, I was a teacher's pet. I hated getting in trouble. Like, every time I got in trouble, I would basically start crying. And I did not want to admit to what I did. So basically, I lied. I tried to lie, and she was like, "What is that on your shoes?" It was just ice cream, like, on my shoes. And I was crying. I was like, "I swear it's snow." But it wasn't snow. And pretty much, I got in trouble, and I had to help the teacher for pretty much 2 weeks. And it was such a bad experience as a fourth grader, honestly, because I could not go to recess for 2 whole weeks. And it was so bad, honestly. Like, I hated it. I didn't want anything to do with it. And you guys, just, okay, do you know what's the funny part about this story as well? I still haven't told my mom to this day. If you guys did like this video, please like, subscribe. And if you want more storytime videos, trust me, it's my first one. I don't know if I did good on this, but yeah, just like it if you like it. Alright, see ya.
When you need some help to get by, something to make you feel strong, reach for just